swing, swing, not today, swing, swing. Hi, Mama.
Hello everybody, Sabrina here. This is going to be my 24-week update for the pregnancy that I have right now, which is with my 7th baby. There's not a whole lot to report this week in terms of like pregnancy symptoms and such. Things are pretty much the same as they have been. I don't know. I'm sleeping fine. I don't have to get up during the night. I can eat just about anything, although I'm probably not eating as much as I'm supposed to according to the brewer's diet, because I just can't consume that much food. I've been really working on projects this week. This week I've been super focused on my 2 daughters' shared bedroom. I have been really strongly disliking that room for a very long time. We needed to change it. My now 8 and 6-year-old share that room. The bunk bed I never repainted. It was just the raw wood from IKEA, so I gave it a really good wash. I couldn't move it out of the room, moved everything else out of the room on Monday of this last week. So I moved everything else out of the room, moved my 2 girls to the basement because that's why I had cleaned the basement. I have that video, I'll link in the description. So I cleaned that basement up, and then I moved 2 pallets that I cleaned up onto the floor because you can't just put the mattress on the concrete. And then I moved everything out of their room except for the bed frame. So I managed to get the plastic underneath it. I have the bed frame sitting on the plastic, and I removed the stipple from the ceiling because I hate stipple, and I did not do that last time because I was just like, I'm not removing. Stipple is such a hard, it is a time-consuming task, and it is really frustrating to deal with. So this room is now one of 2 rooms that still have stipple. I've removed stipple in every other room of our house. This room still has it, and the upstairs bathroom still has it, but I have removed it from everywhere else. The bedroom then got the stipple removed, I had to sand it, and then the next day, so that was Tuesday, and then Wednesday I cleaned the ceiling. I washed down all the walls, washed down the bed frame, and then I was tired. So I was gonna tape and put up the plastic and everything on the Wednesday as well, just to have it all ready so that the next day I could just go straight into primer. I was exhausted, so I just didn't, because Tuesday wiped me out. That was 5 hours on Tuesday of scraping and sanding and then cleaning up the stipple because you got dust and dirt everywhere. So Thursday I put out the plastic and I taped everything up, and I primed the ceiling, the doors, the walls that I was going to change the color on, and 2 coats of that took me 4 hours. That was Thursday. Friday I decided to do all the white paint. So that's the ceiling and the doors. Yesterday I did the walls, and I removed the tape. I went to the dollar store and I picked up a few things. I'm so excited about that. I haven't been shopping by myself for ages. And I managed to get more of those little rollers because that's where I get them from. I go to the Dollarama near us and they have them there in a 3-pack for $1. So I painted the bed frame, and that took an additional 3 hours. So it was 2 hours to do the walls and then 3 hours on the same day to do the bed frame. I am tired, but my painting is done. Today is Sunday. It is a day of rest. We are not doing any painting in that room. I am not cleaning up in that room. I am not taking anything down in that room. The window is open to allow the air to move and hopefully get the paint smell out, because I have worn that painting mask way too much this week. I can feel it. My face is actually red from it. And tomorrow my plan is to wash the carpet where the bed would go, move the bed, wash the rest of the carpet, and then start putting in the furniture and getting the girls' stuff all reorganized, decluttered, and put in place so that we can put the girls back into their room. I kind of want to do like a grand reveal. I've never done that really. It's kind of, the kids usually help me put their stuff away, but I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do where I do all this myself and grand reveal for the girls and see what they think. So we'll see if I do that. I will probably pop that video once it's done up on my other channel, because my other channel is more of the renovations DIY type channel. This one's more vlogging and pregnancy, and that is pretty much what my pregnancy this week has consisted of. It is just me going absolutely crazy and doing all the projects and being absolutely exhausted, because I get tired easier. A lot of these things, before I had kids, I would have done them like really fast. I'm actually very impressed that I got all of this done in 1 week. I was not anticipating actually getting it all done in 1 week. I wanted to, the plan was, but I wasn't actually anticipating that I'd be able to do it, because my energy levels are lower than usual. But I am just raring to get things done. And then I have like 15 other projects in my brain. I've been writing them all down. I have so many things that I want to do. Not just like projects for the house, but like building things for the house, and then working on stuff for the farm. And I have so many things on my brain. Anyway, I will show you my belly, because that's what we're growing here. So baby is doing good. I feel baby move a lot between the hours of 10 p.m. and midnight, actually. I look quite big up here, but baby is actually all down here. This is just because, once again, because my muscles are separated. So my stomach isn't actually growing much week by week right now, because it just kind of went pop at like 20 weeks, and then it kind of sits there until about, I'd say, 30 weeks. And then it depends upon the growth of the baby, how big the baby is getting, as to how big I will get. My 5th baby, my son, he was quite a whopper. I got really big with him. And my last baby, my daughter, she was not as big. She was a whole 1.5 pounds lighter than my son was. And so I did not get nearly as big with her as I did with him. So we'll see what I do here. I'm still thinking it's a girl. We're gonna be surprised. We're not finding out. We had the ultrasound on the 8th, and I decided, nope, we're not gonna find out. I have a doctor's appointment this next week, and I'll talk to my doctor and stuff. He's probably gonna start setting me up with an option that's gonna be my delivery doctor, because he doesn't do deliveries anymore, which is sad. He only delivered my 2nd baby. And then the doctor that I had for my 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th baby, he's retiring now. So I didn't get him with my last one. And the doctor that I was supposed to have with my last one, because I went in on the weekend, he wasn't even there. So I had a female doctor that was on call at the time. And that's pretty normal for me. I tend to go in on weekends. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see if I go in on the weekend. We'll see if whatever. I'm predicting it's gonna be late, like later, but I don't know. Anyways, that is my pregnancy for this week, which is not really much of a pregnancy update. It's more of a vlogging update. So yeah, besides feeling the baby move more, there really isn't much change this week from last week, or the week before, or the week before, or the week before. I haven't had much changes, not much going on besides the baby is moving more. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very blessed week.